That late start.
It's a foul ball. Left side by Crawford, 2-2. It's all those guys.
Well, we had a pretty good.
Ball 4 and a.
Still knowing that there may be one more hit in the inning, but not 2 or 3. And so in the entire league, now it seems like every bullpen has.
Yeah, strike to ball there as that laced into left field. A little bit of a screwball into left, obviously to drive. That's the whole point of the sinker. There's a four-seamer instead.
Ridiculous power.
This one bounces away from Grandal all the way to the backstop. Oz is back and it clangs off the. Absolutely tortures for Teoscar Hernandez. And he was ready to pounce on a fastball as well.
Handle.
3-2. There's a chase for strike 3. And the first
just sliding out of the zone.
Playable for Luis Robert Jr. there. 2. Raleigh wants third.
Saying, let's come on out, have some fun. Great food.
Check swing upstairs. He didn't. There is Ford, who takes a strike. 0-1 to Mike Ford. As the runner goes, throw down to second base. Way enough for Raleigh to sprint.
That's an easy third out.
Instead,
normal about him throwing to second base in that position.
2-2. Breaking ball off the plate outside. 3-2, and this is. And there's another curveball away.
Which again we've seen you.
That's over Sosa into right. Marlowe scores. Ford into
bullpen in the first inning. Ethan Katz had a very much look of anger, almost disgust. It's a couple more innings.
Ground ball, second base, weird hop. Sosa claims it, throws to first. Breaking stuff more than the changeup, and that sinker's pinpoint.
And that might be the other two as just secondary, true secondary pitches. You don't need to try to make them work as part of your .9.
It's a base hit to right field, little cue shot. Second base, this throw is off. We've seen, especially in the Atlanta series, the Atlanta Braves typically always have a guy guarding the lines. So there's a swing and a miss on a slider, 0-2.
Good change of pace.
0-2. Tapper foul.
Again, let's check out the deep.
3 straight years an all-star, Castillo, and that is a fastball and brilliant to the top.
Can actually leave the yard.
0-1 pitch is a 95-mile-an-hour 2 pitches. The chopper third base side. That's Eugenio Suarez on the run. Line to left field. Canzone's head. 2-2. Into center field. This is Marlowe.
Great hitter, not just a good hitter.
Ground ball to third. Moncada to first. There's a swing and a miss. Strike 3. It's been a good strike
5 with those 2 errors and all those walks.
First pitch, ground ball, first base. France to Cast.
Can tap into that bullpen, especially in the first game of the series. We're setting
a lot of curveballs too. Overall, they've seen it a bunch, and that's got to help you, especially with the breaking ball, right?
This is where my eyes are going to be. Not watching his body, and again, as of his body, better chance to make better contact, and I'm giving myself.
Pitch number 11. He finally got into his kitchen. Sheets knocks it down, and
it had a whisper of a voice.
Wave and a miss. A walk.
Intelligent.
The check swing. Did he go? And knowing Shane a little bit, that's not what was happening there. But I want to ask you this. There's a tapper, first base side, Raleigh out from behind the plate, and he throws
that. Then you can be at the very back of the batter's box, and it doesn't cross the stuff like that.
All right, unless
get one in the ear.
Well, you were saying this.
Like a line drive out and then a double off the wall, and third at bat, he's just. I want to stay in the major leagues.
Good slider there. Castillo drops Benintendi. It's a 1-2. There's another curveball, and he lands it. This has been a basket full of curve,
which is now giving him a chance to get through these innings.
It was a fastball. He lost 2-2 to Rojas. Guided on the ground to first, and Gavin Sheets.
Right?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as I looked at you, but you were hesitant.
Don't look at anything else. Just 1994.
Right back past Tukey. It's the shortstop Andrews. Grazing Jason Benetti. We thank you for joining. There is a base hit on the first pitch to Eugenio Suarez.
You're like, oh, it's only hot.
Fastball lifted to left field. Benintendi and Robert. First pitch swing and a foul ball. It will be interesting to see.
For pitching backwards.
Ooh, called strike 3. A couple of pitches he's thrown him. Did so again to get a ground ball to second base. There's a cap. And there's a fly ball into right field. Hernandez back, and he makes the good fight. And there's ball number 1 to Cal Raleigh. 5th inning brought to you by G for the season. And that's where the Mariners have lived in terms of. And now he's getting snack food. Sends this one up and out. So
Jason 19-5 in the last 24 games.
Ground ball to first. Sheets is around it and banks
every game. In that long ball,
Marlowe's not happy. Pops it up into right field, and Kola.
two guys that have retired and thinking about.
This is tagged to right center field. Robert Jr. at the wall. He leaps.
That's exactly.
Fantastic. Swing and a miss. Fastball for strike 3. I have a question about that. Gentlemen, thank you very much. 2-0 on Grandal.
And sprinting. Is it 2? Is it 2.5? And you know when you have to reach. When you can do it and finding your rhythm.
Castillo, who started the game last year.
Not to like you.
That's just going to drop in. And Rojas wants 2. He's in. I'm glad you said that, because at first glance, I agree with you. I don't think he knew where the ball was.
No.
He thought all of those things that you said he thought, just running to first. It's into no man's land and down. That's a base hit. We're here for you. Oh, that hit him. Ty France, who each of the last 3
impressive names there. Junior, Alvin Davis.
Is inside, and that is a slider. He actually looked like he missed his spot.
Yes.
And he swung through a slider for out number 2.
Well, if
Hernandez, who is a much better fastball hitter, gets a slider anyway for his troubles.
Which is why 2-0 there was a breaking ball, and why you don't want to throw him the fastball.
You box yourself.
Have not been.
Can zone a fly ball to left, and that will do it. Guys, stop talking. You're not even calling the game. See that? Do you see that? There's a ground ball to short. Do you see that? Crawford, he's feeling a lot better, if I can report that he sent me a nice message. Better as the hours go by. And about the sequencing to Robert. He didn't throw him a slider in that first at bat. Is that strike?
So many pitchers were finding their release.
Waving to us.
Very famous.
Left field. That's a hit for Benintendi.
We've only got 3 hits tonight, which is, gosh, yes. And again, for most guys.
Into right field, Hernandez sizes up.
Rolling center field. And guess where it goes? Right to the new guy.
I see. It's outside of fastball. The first pitch Honeywell pitchers, and you look them up, they're all in black and white photos. It's like Tug McGraw.
And anytime you take a fraction of a second to say, what the heck is that?
Here. That's a sweeper inside. Now he throws that.
Yes.
Sounds like great fun, this game of baseball. Gavin Sheets. Eloy Jimenez checks his swing on a sinker, and he didn't go. Suarez is out. Scott Service trying to get one of his veterans a little bit of time, and a nice play. That's strike 3. It's a fastball. Eloy takes it, and that is awesome support. Field side, and that is in for a base hit. Yohan Moncada. Hit number 4 for the Sox. Gavin Sheets skies it to second base. Caballero.
You're a north sider, south sider. It's still baseball. Again, trying to get a ball.
That sounds like there's a base hit into center field. Yasmani Grandal has a 2-out.
It is.
3-2 is up and out. Ball 4. It's a lead up. Look, you miss so much, don't you? Like, how often do guys hit the 2-1 swing and a miss? 2 balls, 2 strikes.
You can get the ice cream cone, the hot dog.
The chopper off his body. That's a foul ball.
Come down here, the food was so much better that when we would go there with
3 balls, 2 strikes. There was a screwball.
daughter number 3. Oh, Here we
Ground
go.
ball to first base, throw to second, gets one. Honeywell. Foul right-hand side. And we were mentioning before, it is very clear how thrilled. And Cal Raleigh had
A good half season for goes major leagues.
to right field, and Colas will watch it. Has a rare home run for himself. Like to be part of this evening. There's a base hit to left center field.
Aggressive and putting good swings on him.
He popped up third base side. Remillard and Benintendi. A couple years ago, nobody was allowed in. So you appreciate it when you can be outside, you can be with people. As
Tell him, Oz.
Here's Benintendi. Strike one.
And about the city.
Field Benintendi up the alleyway. Out runners at the corners.
Very nice piece. Keep talking. Pester the other guys. That works really good.
Could you hear him in the outfield?
Get to the show.
Third base lookout.
The World Series.
Loud teammate, evidently. Great team.
He was a great teammate.
Why?
Help tomorrow. And he would come out early and help me.